The Galactic Survey Vessel, Harmonious Accord, hung in orbit above the third planet, its sensors painting a grim picture. Commander Vexthal's crystalline form refracted the dim light of the bridge as he studied the data streams with growing certainty. No atmospheric electricity, no electromagnetic signatures, no thermal blooms, his navigator, a Thessian with membranous wings, reported. The planet is dead, Commander. Has been for at least 2 standard cycles. Vexthal had seen dozens of dead worlds in his career. This one fit the pattern perfectly. The orbital debris field told the story. Remnants of satellites, space stations, and what appeared to be weapons platforms. Whatever war had consumed this world, it had been thorough. Log it as Survey Code Gamma 7, Extinct Civilization Post-Apocalyptic, Vexthal ordered. We'll take atmospheric samples and move on. The Council doesn't pay us to mourn the Commander. The communications officer's voice cracked through the bridge. I'm detecting a signal. Audio spectrum. It's coming from the surface and impossible. The sensors showed nothing. No power sources, no heat signatures, nothing that could generate a transmission. Vexthal's form flickered with irritation. Play it. Static filled the bridge, then a voice, rough, damaged, but undeniably organic. Repeat, this is Outpost 77. We rid your vessel. We are human survivors. We are still here. The bridge fell silent. Vexthal felt his crystalline structure vibrate with something he rarely experienced. Shock. Survivors? The navigator whispered. But the readings. Send a response, Vexthal commanded, his voice steady despite his confusion. Ask for their coordinates. The reply came within seconds, providing precise location data. Northern Hemisphere, deep within what appeared to be a mountain range. Vexthal ordered the science team to focus all sensors on that location. Still nothing, no heat, no power, nothing. We're going down, Vexthal decided. Prepare a landing party. The shuttle descended through clouds thick with ash and radiation. The navigator's hands trembled as she guided them toward the coordinates. The surface was a nightmare landscape. Blackened earth, skeletal remains of cities, rivers that ran with chemical sludge. How could anything survive this? She asked. They found the answer carved into the mountainside. What appeared to be natural cave formations were actually the entrance to something far more deliberate. As the shuttle touched down, a portion of the mountain face groaned open. Mechanical, but powered by something their sensors couldn't detect. 3 figures emerged into the pale light. They wore suits patched together from dozens of different materials, their helmets scarred and yellowed. When the lead figure removed her helmet, Vexthal saw a human face, gaunt, weathered, but alive with fierce determination. Captain Sarah Chen, formerly of the United Earth Defense Force, she said, her voice the same one from the transmission. Welcome to Earth, sorry about the mess. Vexthal's form pulsed with questions, but he managed to focus on the most important one. How are you alive? Our sensors detected nothing. No power, no thermal signatures. Because we learned to hide, Chen interrupted, a bitter smile crossing her cracked lips. When the Scourge came, they had technology that made yours look like children's toys. They tracked power signatures, heat, electromagnetic radiation, anything that screamed civilization. So we went dark. She gestured to the mountain behind her. Everything's mechanical. Water-powered turbines, geothermal vents channeled through stone. We live deep enough that our body heat dissipates through miles of rock. We communicate through fiber optics that we pulled from the ruins. No signals, no electricity, no digital signatures. But for how long? The Thessian navigator asked, horrified. 18 years, Chen said simply. 18 years since the last orbital station fell. 18 years of living like our ancestors did in caves, except we remembered enough to build water wheels and crop rotation systems. 18 years of survivors scattered across the planet, hiding in mountains and underwater facilities and underground bunkers, all going dark so the Scourge would think we were extinct and leave. Vexthal felt his entire understanding of resilience shift. The Scourge. They're gone. 5 years ago, best we can tell. Their ships stopped coming. We've been slowly, carefully trying to rebuild, trying to reach out. Chen's eyes hardened. We survived, Commander. Humanity survived. We went back to caves, to candlelight, to muscles and pulleys and pure stubbornness. And we're still here. She pulled a small device from her belt. Crude, mechanical, clearly human-made. This is a telegraph key. Ancient technology. We have lines running between settlements all over the planet. It can't be tracked, can't be hacked, can't be detected by sensors looking for advanced civilization. She smiled grimly. Turns out sometimes going backwards is the smartest way forward. Vexthal looked at this scarred, thin human standing in the ruins of her world and felt something like awe. The galaxy was filled with advanced species, with powerful technologies and vast empires, but he had never encountered anything quite like this. A civilization that chose to shed every advantage, every comfort, every technology they had, just to survive. "What do you need?" he asked quietly. Chen's smile widened. "Time, protection, and maybe some help rebuilding our orbital defenses. We've got the people, Commander. We've got the knowledge. We just need to come back into the light without getting slaughtered for it." As Vexthal looked at the mountain fortress, at the humans who had clawed their way through extinction and emerged still fighting, he made a decision. The Council would hear about this. The galaxy would learn what humans could endure. They had called it a dead planet. They had been catastrophically wrong. Humanity hadn't died. It had simply learned to disappear. And now it was ready to be seen again, on its own terms.